5 more minutes, kids, and then you're really gonna have to go.
I was just thinking, you know, that if I can't be with you, I want to at least be there for you. I want to do everything I can to help you, to honor the promise you made to Sarah, to find your sister, to find Danny. I mean, after all, Danny is family, right? She's part of our family.
Thank you, Bud. I've never loved you more.
Your father and Alex are really laying it on thick.
I think they trust us.
I wonder why.
You're not letting me go.
That's right, Jenna. I'm not going to lose you.
We make a good team as far as jewel thieves go, but...
Better than good. In the 2 years you've been working with me, you've only been caught once, and that's because you panicked.
I didn't panic. I decided that I didn't want to steal jewels anymore. I didn't want to live the way we've been living anymore.
It's funny. I don't remember you saying that when we were stashing away millions for Coop's future. Why the sudden moral shift?
Because it's time to stop. I think we should quit while we're ahead before we lose it all.
You didn't hear me. This has nothing to do with us being partners in crime. It has nothing to do with money or the thrill of the hunt. It has to do with you, Jenna.
Not only was she pregnant, Buzz, she was carrying your child.
Where'd you get that from?
From Jenna. When I asked her about the baby, she told me she had a miscarriage. Since you and she are so close, I thought she would have told you about the loss of your love child. Because your mind is racing 1,000 miles a minute. You can't figure out what's fact or fiction, what's true, what's false, what to believe, what to deny. The look on your face is priceless.
This is really all about Reva, isn't it?
Oh, isn't it? Buzz, you are welcome to my leftovers anytime.
No, the prize deserves to go to you. You have all the trappings of being a winner. I mean, you have money, you have power, you have a mansion, but here where it counts, you're empty, my friend.
So you keep telling me.
You know, you're like a spoiled little rich kid who takes my girl on a ride in his fancy red convertible and drives her right past the diner to see the expression on my face. What is that all about? I mean, who are you trying to impress? You're trying to impress me or yourself?
You know, I'm really sorry if I've upset you so
No,
much.
you're not upsetting me. You're just yanking on my chain because I got something you don't have.
Well,
I'm happy.
Yeah, well, believe whatever you want to believe.
I'll tell you what I don't believe. I don't believe that Jenna was ever in your confidence. I mean, why, out of all the people in Springfield, the real ones and the imitations like you, would she tell you something so sensitive, so personal? The answer is she wouldn't. You're making this up.
No, I'm not, Buzz. It's the truth. Jenna came to me 2 years ago, pregnant, and she didn't know what to do. You were all over the place. You couldn't make up your mind between Nadine or Jenna.
You lying son.
No, I believe it was the night that Frank and Eleni renewed their vows. Right then and there, she realized that she could never compete with Nadine or your family. So she decided to leave. Now, she wanted to tell you, but she didn't think you could handle it. And I guess she still doesn't.
Now, I admit, our arrangement started out as a simple business agreement. Marriage in name, steal the jewels, hide the money.
Jeffrey, you're talking...
Just let me finish. Somewhere, somehow along the line, that changed.
Yes, of course it did. You became my husband, and we became fond of each other.
We shared a child. We shared a life. We shared a bed.
The last 2 years have been very good. I'm not saying that they're not good. After all, you've always been the pragmatic one of the two of us. You're the one who says timing is everything. What we've had has been very worthwhile, and it's become familiar to you and comfortable to you. That's probably why it's so hard for you to say goodbye to it. But I know you. In a few weeks' time, you will have forgotten all about me, and your head will have been turned by some other pretty accomplice. Then you'll be back to your high life that you were living before you met me, all full of gay and fun. You won't have to worry about 2 a.m. feedings and teething, not to mention my bad moods. Now, I know that retrieving the money right now is a bit risky, but I'm willing to take that risk, and I will take half the money like planned, and I'll invest it for Coop's schooling as I always wanted.
No. You don't just change the rules all of a sudden because it suits you.
Let's be reasonable about it.
No, you be reasonable. You think I'm just going to stand here and say, hey, that's okay, sure, just go ahead, walk away with our life together.
There's no reason why we can't come to some understanding. We are both adults here.
Don't you understand now? Don't you get it yet? My feeling for you, it can't be a surprise to you. Even though I haven't said it out loud. Haven't I taken care of you?
Yes.
Haven't I taken care of you when you were sick? Haven't I changed his diapers? Haven't I read him bedtime stories? Haven't I warmed his bottles? Haven't I taken care of giving you both more something than just money and a nice place to live?
Yes, but we always knew that it was just a business arrangement.
No, not now. Not anymore. Don't you get it, Jenna? I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Oh, Grandfather Brandon's busted. I guess that explains the crash we heard.
Alan's wheelchair isn't motorized. Somebody had to push it.
Annie must have pushed it by mistake. She seemed very upset when she stormed by us. I guess she's not staying for dinner.
I guess not.
Nettie, it's Miss Amanda. Remember how you always worried that one day the bust of my grandfather would topple over? Well, you don't have to worry anymore. Yep, smashed to smithereens. Come in and clean it, please. Thank you.
To the Spauldings, may they be as shattered and broken as Brandon once you take your place at the head of the table. And they will be once we find those papers.
I'll drink to that.
I know you're only trying to do the right thing, Joshua. I know that. It's just...
You know what?
that
You don't even have to say it. Believe me, I lay awake at night thinking about the fact that I'm not being fair to you and not being fair to Annie, but I just want to help you to find your sister, that's all.
Thank you. Mama would be so grateful.
Well, I just want you to be able to do this for her. I know it means a lot to you.
I'm not going to stop until I find her, Joshua.
Well, that's good, because you are going to find her. What was the name of the private detective? I want to scope him out a little bit.
Luke Taylor. I've got his phone number and address.
I just want to make sure that he's doing everything he can do. Because she is alive. I know that. I can feel that. I can sense it.
I have to believe that, too.
Because it would really be a shame to have come this far. Only to lose her in the end.
You won't. You just gotta have faith, you know? I mean, I do. I can see a day in the future when we're all together as a family. I can see a day in the future when we're all happy together. It's in the same way that that HB gets so happy after his second sip of bourbon and branch.
I see it too, Bud. When we're a family again. When we're all together. Always. Yes. Josh and I were just...
I just stopped by to pick up the kids, take them home, you know.
You came over here to get Mara and Shayna.
Yeah.
I thought I was supposed to pick them up.
But that's not the way we left it, is it? I'm not sure now.
Oh, Josh, don't flake out on me now. One of us should keep our heads straight. My brain has been in overload because I have so much to think about. My AA meeting, the nursery, worrying about my cyst.
Cyst? What cyst?
You didn't tell her?
No,
he
I didn't
didn't.
tell her. I just didn't know if you wanted to tell anybody.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you not telling anyone.
Annie, are you all right?
Yeah, the baby and I are fine. My doctor just found it in my last checkup. It's nothing really serious. Apparently, cysts like this are not uncommon during pregnancy.
Well, whatever you say, but I just still don't think that it's wise to take it so lightly.
Oh, no. No, that's the last thing that we're doing. Especially this guy over here. It's everything that I can do to keep him from worrying night and day. It's made a difference in my peace of mind having him around so much. Well, you just finished picking up Mara and Shane's things, and I'll go upstairs and tell them it's time to come home. Is it okay?
Yeah. Annie, wait.
What?
There's something you should know.
What is it?
It's about me and Josh
Rita.
and what we've been doing together.
Whoa, whoa.
Don't try to stop me. I think Annie has a right to know.
You can't love me. You don't love me. You just think that you love me.
I know what I feel. I love you. I've loved you since Copenhagen.
Copenhagen? We pulled that heist ages ago.
I didn't want to tell you. I thought you'd be scared. You remember the night that we got there?
I was terrified. I was certain we were going to get caught that night.
I was too, to be honest. There was a lot at stake. One false move, we'd still be in a prison in Denmark. But we got lucky, didn't we? We did.
I don't think it was luck. I think you were brilliant. Your plan went off without a hitch. In that snowstorm, we were stuck. Police were looking for us everywhere, and I thought I'd never see Coop again. You stopped all the bad things from happening to us. You saved us.
Yes, Jenna. Us. Started when we were holed up in that little cottage, all the jewelry. I looked at you. You were so scared, so cold. Something happened. I realized that you were worth more than all the diamonds in the world. You were something that I always wanted. You were rare and exquisite. Had more facets than any diamond ever had. I looked at you, Jenna. You were everything I needed.
Oh, I'm sure it was just the situation, you know, the moment. It wasn't me.
It was you. It was you. And I knew it. I knew it the first time we made love, the first time we were together. Something happened. I know that something happened for you, too.
She thought she'd lost you, so she left. Then she lost the baby. Now, what would be the point in telling you all this now? You've gone on with your life, she's gone on with hers. Why open up old wounds? I think it would be best if you didn't mention this to Jenna. If she wanted you to know, she would have told you. Buzz, did you hear me? I said I think it would be best if you didn't mention this to Jenna.
Because you're lying.
Think whatever you want to think, Buzz.
She couldn't have been pregnant when she left Springfield.
Why not?
Because she has a baby boy. Do you know about that? Little Henry.
No, I didn't know about that.
He's almost 2 years old. So how could she have lost a baby after she left Springfield? I mean, there would have been...
Why, Buzz, I believe you're having a thought.
Listen.
Hey, what's going on here?
Wheelchair, right?
Please.
We'll find out.
What do I have a right to know? Josh, do you know what she's talking about? It sounds pretty serious.
I'm not really sure.
I'm telling Annie the truth.
What truth? What don't I know?
That I was in Chicago the other day and Josh met me there.
Really? Josh, honey, why didn't you tell me?
Because...
I think he was worried that it would upset you knowing that we were together.
Together? I'm not sure I understand.
Well, I told my mother that before she died that I would do something for her. I made a promise to her.
Yeah, you told me that when you got back from California, but I still don't understand about the traveling.
Well, it's just the promise I made to her has been a little more difficult than I thought it was going to be, and Josh sensed that I was upset. So he asked me what it was, and then he offered to help me.
Sarah was like a mother to me after my mom had died. I told you that. I loved her very much. And so when Reva finally told me everything that was going on, I made her promise to let me help her out a little bit, that's all.
I didn't want a lot of people knowing what was going on, and I know that that's why Josh didn't tell you, Annie. But you are his wife. You're the mother of his child, and I want you to know, just so there's no misunderstanding.
Yeah. I understand it perfectly now. Thank you, Reva, for being so upfront with me. Now that Josh is in your corner, I don't have any doubt that you'll be able to keep Sarah's promise, whatever it is. You will try not to stay away too much, won't you?
Of course.
I told you Mom was here.
Hey! You guys never miss a thing, do you? Hey, give me a hug, okay? Big hug, big hug. What have you guys been up to?
Well, we've been playing spaceship because Mama's house is so modern.
Oh, is that it? I thought you were supposed to be getting ready to leave.
Yeah, but we have so much fun over here.
Well, that's great, honey, but now it's time to go home. Thank you, Mom, for taking such good care of you kids.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Mama.
Oh, you...
I had a great time.
Oh. Mwah.
When can I come back?
Whenever Annie and your daddy say you can.
Well, Mommy, when can I?
Soon, I promise.
Okay, gang, let's get out of here, okay?
Oh, and when we come back, we'll even let you play spaceship.
Oh, gosh, I'd love that.
And Daddy, too.
Okay, let's just let it rest. You know, your mama has a lot on her mind. We don't want to get in the way.
Hey, I don't mind these banshees coming over here anytime.
All right, put your coat on. We got to get home.
Do we have to?
Here you go.
Honey, we have to.
There you go.
Shane?
Yeah, I think
coat.
Katie has some pizza waiting for you.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you.
Be careful. Come on. Goodbye, bud.
I'll see you soon. No, she told me that she lost the baby soon after she left Springfield.
Well, no wonder Buzz Cooper was so upset. I mean, honestly, that man has lost so much in his life.
Alex, we've all lost something.
But to lose the woman you love and to find out you've also lost a child you did, I mean, that's almost too horrible to think about.
Well, then don't think about it.
Well, you brought it up.
Yes, I brought it up. I ruined Buzz Cooper's day, and I didn't mind doing it at all.
Alan, don't you ever ask yourself why?
Why what?
What is wrong with you? Why do you enjoy hurting certain other people?
I'm really surprised you asked me that. I am our father's son. Don't forget that, Alex.
Well, I'm his daughter, too, but this goes beyond Buzz Cooper.
No, you just don't like the fact that I don't approve of a lot of your friends.
I am genuinely fond of Buzz Cooper here, but good grief, Alan, you're my brother. Blood comes first. I'm really worried about you.
Why? Because I don't like Buzz?
No, because of the reason you hurt him today.
Well, then why don't you analyze the situation and tell me the reason, whether I want to hear it or not?
All right, darling. You have been through so much in these last few months. You've been paralyzed. You're wondering if you're ever going to walk again. You've had one son walk out on you. The other son is easily this close to doing exactly the same thing.
Philip will never leave.
Well, I certainly hope not, darling, but let me finish. Amanda is bringing Roger Thorpe into Spaulding Enterprises, and who knows if she's really going to go ahead with this ridiculous wedding or not.
You're not doing a very good job of cheering me up, Alex.
But, Alan, the most profound and devastating thing that's happened to you in the last year was losing Reva.
Now you're really reaching.
Oh, no,
things,
you were
yeah.
really in love with her. And I can't say that I ever understood why. For the world, I don't know. I mean, I just don't see her at all. How this otherwise intelligent, level-headed men all of a sudden, throw all their marbles and trousers out the window at the same time. When you lost Reva, you became very lonely.
I'm hardly alone, Alex. I mean, you're here most of the time. Amanda has the entire East Wing, and Nettie's here.
I'm talking about the companionship of a family, for Pete's sake. I'm talking about the love between a man and a woman. And what happens to somebody when they go without it.
Alex, I don't accept anything that you have been saying.
Well, I happen to know what I'm talking about. I am very, very well aware of what it's like to be alone.
I know you are, Alex. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Yes, it's been a very long time since I've been in love with someone. One can get a little bitter, You can close down, close off.
I know.
Forget even how to be kind.
Are you going someplace with this, Alex? Because if you are, I really...
All right, come on, Alan, really. You know there's nothing in this world you could ever do that I wouldn't forgive you for.
I know that, Alex. And I don't know what I would do without you.
Well, lucky thing, you're not going to have to find out, are you? Alan, I love you. I would do anything in the world for you, and please know that.
I do know that, Alex. And I love you. And of all the people in this world, you are the only one who truly understands what I'm about.
I know that.
You're the only person that I trust. Not even our father can take that away from us, Alex.
Well, whatever is in these papers that Alexandra has been hiding, it's got to be rather earth-shattering. Nobody holds on to power as long as Alex has by simply spouting family love and loyalty. She has got a stranglehold on this family, and it's up to us to loosen her grip.
Well, let's get to it.
I got here as soon as I could. Miss Alex wants to talk to you about music for the wedding.
Oh, I can't take much more of this.
With any luck, you won't have to. Go humor her while I make some calls. All right?
See you soon.
Don't miss a second.
Hold on tight.
And don't let go of CBS Daytime.
March in there. Get on that couch, boy. Go on in there. All right, let me take off your coat. Cutie pie.
When can we go back to Mama's?
Soon.
What's your rush, Shmar? All your toys are here.
Yeah, but I like to play pretend games at Mama's, and I love to use my imagination. Daddy does, too.
Yes, I do.
Well, you can play pretend games here. You can play pretend tea party and house and spaceship, anything you want.
I'm hungry.
Oh, that reminds me. Katie's got that pizza in the kitchen. Why don't you go grab yourself a slice?
Pizza!
Yeah.
Will you come with us, Daddy?
Yeah, I'll be in there in just a minute. You, save me a slice, okay?
Okay.
About what happened at Reva's.
Yeah, I didn't mean to barge in there like that. I honestly believed it was my turn to pick up the kids.
Actually, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what Reva said about, us being together, and I know that must have been difficult for you to hear.
No, it's okay, Josh, really. It is.
Well, I hope so, because the last thing I want to do is hurt you.
I know you love me. And I know you love the baby. We have nothing to worry about, do we, sweetheart? Said no.
Well, I also don't want you to think that I'm insensitive to the way you feel about Reva.
Josh, I never thought that in the first place. Now that I know what's going on, I give my best to Reva.
That's great. That's great. And I appreciate the fact that you didn't ask her for details. This is a very difficult thing for her. It's hard for her to talk about.
Well, I could tell it was personal.
Yeah, it is.
An outsider like me shouldn't be asking her about it.
Well, I don't want you to think of yourself as an outsider.
Well, I am an outsider. I am. I didn't know Sarah. I didn't have a history with her like you and Reva did. I'm out of the loop, so to speak.
Well, I mean that I don't want you to feel put down because Reva didn't share details with you. She didn't even want to tell me about it. I had to pretty much force it out of her.
Well, it's okay. Really. It's okay. You know, the truth is, I'm envious on the relationship that Sarah and Reva had. I wish that I had that kind of relationship with my mother. But you can't have everything, can you?
No, we can't.
No. But I have you. That's all that counts. The thing that Sarah asked Reva to do must be driving her crazy. I mean, she dumped Buzz and she missed 2 play dates with the kids. It's obvious that she's not going to be able to rest until she honors her dying mother's wish. I just hope that that day comes soon. For her sake and for yours.
I can't lie to you, Jeffrey. That night in Copenhagen was very special. And something did happen to me. I realized I wasn't over Buzz.
I know that.
Really?
That's why it took so long in telling you how I feel. I know it's hard for you to walk out on Cooper. You still love the guy. Hell, you always talk about him.
You said that didn't bother you, that I talked about him.
It didn't at first. I felt sorry for you, Jenna. You were alone. You were a single mother trying to feed a kid that every time you looked at him, it reminded you of a man you loved. But it took guts. It took guts to stand up, pick yourself up, regroup, move on with life. What can I tell you? I fell in love with a gutsy girl.
If you knew how I felt about Buzz, why didn't you say something?
I didn't want to have to. I thought you would get it out of your system.
Oh, Jeffrey, I was hoping that would happen. That's honestly what I thought would happen.
You know, having a kid, it's a very difficult thing. It's difficult to walk away from.
It is. I knew you'd understand. That's why it's so hard for me to walk away from Buzz.
I was talking about me and the baby.
Oh.
I'm the only father he knows.
Yes, that's true. But Jeffrey, he'll miss you, and he's very young, and in time,
You're not listening to me, Jenna. You're not listening to me. I'm not going to give up on you. I love you. I love our son. And nobody is going to mess with that. Do you understand? Forget Buzz Cooper. You forget that you made the mistake of loving him.
No, you're not understanding me either. You see, my big mistake was not telling Buzz that he had a son in the first place. He has a right to know. Buzz has a right to know that Henry's nickname is Coop, and there's a reason for that because he's named after his real father, Buzz Cooper. And I don't have a right to keep that truth from him anymore. I don't want to lie anymore.
You tell Buzz the truth now, and it just keeps going on. He'll be in your life from now on. Doesn't matter what he thinks about his ex-wife, unless, maybe that doesn't matter to you now.
For once, I'd like to do the right thing.
For what? The right thing for who? For you? Or for your son? Or for some guy who runs a diner?
Just leave me alone about all of this.
No, I'm not going to leave you alone. Not when it concerns me.
Oh, good. This is about you, is it? It's about
Yes.
what you need, what you want.
Yes, it's about what I want. And I want you, Jen. I want you to love me. Won't you let me love you? Just let me take care of you and Coop like I have for the last 2 years. Jenna, we can have a good life together. Listen to me. Little Coop can have a loving, stable home. He doesn't have to know that Buzz Cooper is his father. He doesn't need to know that.
Jeffrey will always know that. It would be a wall between us. And I don't like walls. They make me feel very trapped.
What makes you think that Cooper wants to know he has another kid? From what you've told me, he's not very good with his other kids.
That's when they were little and he wasn't around.
Oh, that is a romantic fantasy.
No, it isn't, you see. He knows what he's done wrong, and he doesn't plan on repeating his mistakes.
Oh, did he tell you that?
No, he didn't tell me. I've seen it firsthand.
You said Oh, that's yes. The court has you living with Cooper. What else have you seen firsthand, Jenna? Why don't you tell me? What else
Not
you've seen
slept with him, if that's what you're trying to get at.
You tell me. Say you're going to come back to me. Tell me that. Jenna, listen to me. Jenna, you're my wife. I'm fighting for our marriage. I'm fighting for my family. Don't tell me you're that cold-hearted you don't have a feeling about that.
Chrissy, don't sugarcoat things just to make me feel good, all right? How are you really holding up? Uh-huh. I know. How about the boys? Well, it sounds like you've got a pretty good handle on the situation considering. Listen, sweetie, I have to go. I'll be by to see you and the boys whenever you say. Just call. All right? I love you too. Mwah. Nettie, can I make a suggestion?
I think about quitting every day.
Your dustpan's full. Why don't you empty it and come back with a trash can?
Good idea.
This was worth waiting for. Vanessa was right. It was as close as the nose on his face.
I can see that you think of me and Coop as your family, don't you?
Jenna, you're the only thing I ever have in my life. You and this little boy I call my son. I'm very proud to have my name listed as father on his birth certificate.
I had no idea if we were so important to you.
I'm just as surprised. Look, I'm not the kind of guy that reads Family Man. I had no intention on letting the little guy get to me any more than I had falling in love with you. But there you have it. Here I am. Jenna, I am madly in love with both of you.
Oh, Jeffrey.
I know this isn't what you expected to hear. Now that you know how I feel, you want to throw it all away. It's just like that. You have to have some feeling for me, some feeling. I need to know. I need to know.
Jeffrey, the truth is that I don't...
Jenna, I know you're in there. I have something to ask you, so open the door, because I'm not going to leave.
Buzz?
Hi.
Hi. How are the kids?
Well, they're upstairs,
Eating pizza.
Are you sure that you're okay with me helping Reva to honor the wish that she made to her mom? I mean, are you okay with that?
Yeah. Now that you're in a corner, I'm sure it's not going to take Reva long to do whatever she's set out to do.
Well, I'm sure that Reva would appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go upstairs and put the kids to bed. You gonna be up?
Yeah, in a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see you in a bit.
Spaulding residence?
Helen, hi, it's me.
Annie, where are you? Why did you run out like that?
I'm sorry. It's just, I was upset when I found out that Josh was helping Reva search for her sister.
Look, I know you're upset, but you're not helping anyone, including yourself.
I know. I'm just scared.
Look, Annie, I know you're scared, but I want you to listen to me now. I want you to breathe deeply, slowly and deeply, and count to 10. All right? You understand?
Yeah. Thank you. Just, Ellen, I know what I want to do now. I just have to pick up the pace a little bit. I gotta get this going. It's about time that Reva finds her little sister. Her long-lost sister. Who still has her mother's cameo.
Roger, I'm back. Where do you want me to start looking?
Shut the door.
Why do you look so serious all of a sudden? Oh, did my father tell you that Alex gave me a choice between the Symphony of Springfield or what's left of Lawrence Welk's orchestra?
I found it.
You what?
I found it. It was hidden in the pedestal.
Well, what is it? Well, what's the big secret Alex has held over us all these years?
I think you'd better sit down.
Why? Is it that heavy?
Please.
Roger, you're scaring me. What's in the file?
It's not a file. It's a birth certificate. Your birth certificate.
Been guiding light.